Hello and welcome to another episode in the Great Desktop Experiment, where I take a look at some different desktop environments. In this episode we are taking a look at Cinnamon, which was primarily designed for Mint. Now I am running the Fedora Cinnamon Spin, so let's take a look. Nice, this is really good. So what I'm trying to do really, and I should have done this from the start, is to think about it from somebody who's switching from Windows over to Linux and looking at the desktops from that perspective. And I've kind of been retrospectively looking back at the desktops and thinking which ones would be great for those coming over from Windows. And to be honest, most of them have been pretty good, but this one is particularly good. So, and I've been reluctant to recommend distributions because different hardware, people like different things. And when I hear people really try and push a specific distro, I think that's not helping anyone. When you pick a distro, pick one that works for you. But with this, I would highly recommend this as a desktop environment. All right, so let's get logged in, shall we? Okay, that's looking very clean and tidy. So I am now back on the capture card. So this is actually properly installed on a PC. It's not in a VM this time. So finally, yay, we're back. So to start off with, we're going to take a look at theme and tweak. So first off, we need to change the wallpaper. So how do we do that? Well, always start with right click. Oh, that's nice and easy. There we go. Change desktop background. Let's go. Oh, okay, that's different. So each one of these is a background, is it? That's not great. I want to get like a view of all of them at once. Have we got anything that's like, I suppose we could use that one. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. It's pretty. So, but what about themes? Can we change the theme from here? It's just a desktop background. So let's go to menu. Where's the settings? That one. Backgrounds. That's where we just come from, wasn't it? Oh, themes. There we go. Okay, so we've got Minty and Mint X. Oh no, too bright. It hurts my eyes. Advanced settings. Oh, hello. Change the mouse pointer. Oh, we've only got one option there. What about applications, buttons? Oh, I like that. Let's go for purple. Oh, nice. Okay. What's this one? Desktop. Dark alpha. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, hang on, no. Fold. Wait, what's the difference between that? So that's applications and that's Oh, okay. Dark purple. What did that do? And then we've got icons, purple. Oh, so that's changed all these. Oh, that is nice. That's very cool. Okay, so add remove. What's this? Oh, these themes. Wow, okay. Windows 10 light theme. Why would you do that? Cinnamon. Yeah, so there's lots to choose from. Oh, that's quite cool. And then we've got settings over here. Yeah, definitely prefer dark mode. So what can we do with the panels? So if I right click on here, panel settings. Okay, panel height, that's good because I like that to be a bit bigger. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so then we've got zones. So I'm guessing that's the left zone and that's the right zone. What's the center? I don't know what the center zone is. Scale to panel. So you can allow theme to determine things or you can set them yourself. Okay, cool, that's good. And you can add a new panel. So we want one up the top and then panel edit mode. Oh, what's this? Panel settings. Oh, so then we've got applets here, look. And then we can say, right, what do we want? Do we want calendar up there? No, we don't want calendar up there, do we? So there's lots you can do here, look. On-screen keyboard, panel launchers. Why is there no clock though? Oh, the clock's there. Oh, I guess that's calendar, is it? Okay, so I guess then what I need to do there is I'll go right click and go edit, panel edit mode, and then go applets, and then add the calendar back into this one. There we go. And can I drag it? Oh, look at that. Can I drag it up to there? That's what I wanted. Now, can we make that transparent? That would be cool, wouldn't it? No, you can't. Okay, so we'll put that back down here. Do that. And then how do we remove that? Yes. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Not going to lie. So is there any kind of window effects? So if I open up that, doesn't seem to be. So where would we find window effects? Why? Oh, hang on, we're still in edit mode, aren't we? Get out of edit mode. Anything in here? Effects. Let's just go effects. New windows or unminimizing ones are traditional. Oh, we can do fly or move. Closing windows, fly. Minimizing, fly. So let's try that. What happens then? So where's the open? New windows, let's do fly, so it's the same. Right, okay, so we can do that. They'll fly up and then fly down. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, next up we have app discovery. So let's have a look. So we go down to here. Bear in mind this is the Fedora Spin, so it's going to be very different than the Mint one, I would imagine. But let's have a look, see what we can find in here. All applications, and then anything in here of interest. We have Desklets. What's a Desklet? Manage your Cinnamon Desklets. What's that? Oh, clock Desklet. Wait, what? Add? Can we add that? Oh, okay. And then I guess if we go edit, panel edit. Oh, settings. Font size. Go 10. Text color. That's fine. Border only. No decoration. So we go back to manage. Go into the settings. And then we'll make that 40. And then we'll do the text color of black. And then we're just going to move it up to there. Black's probably not a good color on this theme. That's quite cool. And then can we click on it? No. Okay, so it's just got the time up there. So we can get rid of it down there if we wanted to. All right, this is quite nice. But we were looking at apps. Sorry, that's back at theme and tweak. So yeah, let's look at the apps. Right, okay, let's keep scrolling through. All the usual stuff, just different names again. Hex chat. Can you easily right click and uninstall? No. Okay, so how would you uninstall it then? Got Nightlight, that's cool. What about software? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's called software. Okay, so that's different. Ooh, software updates installed. Have been installed. Okay, nice. So what have we got installed? So if we wanted to remove that hex thing, I guess we'd do it here, would we? Uninstall. Done. Nice. Okay, so that's nice and easy. So if you want to get rid of some of the stuff, which I'm going to say is bloat because it's stuff that I wouldn't use. Not saying it's terrible being there, but I wouldn't use that. So I would just click uninstall and install something that I would use. So what happens if I wanted to install something? So if we go to explore, where's the search button? Oh, it's there, look, very clear. Search, that's nice. So let's go VLC. There we go, so you've got VLC. And you can choose where to install it from. I'm guessing if I had Flatpak installed, it would do it from there as well. So let's just do that, install. Right, are we there? Are we done? Open. Nice, continue, done. All right, but that did take a little bit of time. So let's try another app just to see if it was, let's try OBS, install.
A few moments later.
Now this is one of the reasons I prefer to install it from in the terminal, because you can at least see what's going on. I mean, I'm a massive Knight Rider fan, but I'm already bored. But then again, I wouldn't be sat here watching it, would I? I would be very much doing other stuff. So we'll open up that. That's very quick, very cool. Oh, it's picking up my mic on there as well. How's it doing that? Wait, what? Huh. So next up, we have tools of the trade. So the first thing we're going to do is go to updates. So I guess we need to go back to software again. So we just type in here software and then go to updates, system updates. It's telling me what it, wait, what? Is that's installed as default? That's interesting. Download, restart and update. Okay, let's do that then. I can do that now. And the good thing is if you're coming from Windows, it's going to be very familiar, the update process. I mean, you can obviously make it better in Linux because you can go into the command line and do it from there. But yep, that's a fine experience. Nothing to worry about there. Okay, I'm going to do something slightly different today. We're going to go into Firefox. We're going to go to YouTube and I'm just going to play a quick video.
I only started using
okay, so that's all working. I can see the audio's coming through there.
I've dabbled with it before, but the one
Excellent.
thing I've always struggled
so that's
with
all running fine, no problems. That's another tool done. Next up, we want to do basic things like searching for files, creating files. Can we drag that to the side? Yes, top. So we can do that. If we open up, let's say, we got like a notepad. What are we going to use for notepad then? What would that be called? Again, this is translation, isn't it? It's translating the name of the files that are in here with what you know. Now, what would it be called? What happens if I type in text? Oh, there we go. And then we can add that to the panel. Click that, and then we can have that over there. We can add that over there, and then we can go do that. Scribble. Don't forget to subscribble, people. And then you can scroll, make that bigger. Nice. That's the maximum size you can go. Can you go in there and edit anything? We got view, edit preferences. We've got themes. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Use dark theme variant if available. Absolutely. We love dark themes around here. What's this one? Oh, that hurt my eyes. Sorry about that. That one's better. Close. Yeah, nice. Excellent. And then we're going to save that. Save as documents. We're going to call it test. No, we're not going to call it that. That's annoying because that's highlighted. I thought I was going to type there, but it didn't. So we go test, close that, go into documents, test. We can change it to details. Grab that across there, back into documents. Okay, so you have to do each one. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, I'm hoping it remembers it. Excellent. That's, yeah, very, very functional. I like the way that it does that. Does it remember? It does. So if I move that over to here and make that smaller here. Okay, close that off. Does it remember that? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. No, that's okay. Expecting a little bit too much, I'm guessing. Okay, next up, we're going to take a look at how we can monitor the system. So we go down here, guest type in monitor, system monitor. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very familiar. Can look at the processes. Can terminate processes from in here, I'm guessing. If you right click. Yep, we can do all that. File systems. That's nice. Cool. Speaking of file system, what have we got for partitions? I'm guessing it's disks, is it? Partition, yeah, disks. So again, yeah, very similar to what we're used to. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Right, okay. So next up, we have navigation. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a few apps. So we'll do Terminal, we'll do Notepad, and we'll do Firefox. Okay. Right, so what can we do? So we can move this one over to there, and we can move that one. Okay, so it doesn't go into the corner, and okay, so it's very basic window management. What about different desktops though? How can we do that? What does that say there? It says click to show the desktop. Oh, right, okay. So that's purely just peak, isn't it? Show desktop, that's just peak. We can remove that. Don't want that. We want workspaces, don't we? So if we go to the menu and type in workspace, enable workspace OSD, cycling through workspaces. Yes, we can do that. You only use workspaces on primary monitor. Well, we've only got one monitor anyway, so I don't think that really matters. Display expo view as a grid. So what happens if I do Windows and tab? Nothing. Huh. So how do we switch it between workspaces then? Shortcuts maybe. Keyboards. Shortcuts, there we go. Nice. Workspaces, here we go. Now we're cooking. Control, Alt and left. Control, Alt and right. Control, Alt and left. Oh, here we go. Oh, oh, okay. Can we drag? That's very cool. I like this a lot already. That's very cool. So what I'm doing there is for Control, Alt and down allows me to pick the apps that are on that screen. Control, Alt and up splits out the 4 workspaces, which is nice. And then you can drag from one workspace to another and select into that workspace to make it work. If I want to go to an empty one, and let's say open up the rubbish bin, and I want to put the rubbish bin over here. Oh, this is very cool. This is very cool indeed. And I want to go to there. We'll work on that. Oh, that's very nice. So yeah, Control Alt left and right. That's so good. Wow, I'm loving Cinnamon. It's very good. So yeah, I've been using it now for a little while, and I must admit, I really like this environment. I think so. I love KDE, and I love the extensive customization that KDE gives you. But I don't think everybody who's coming from Windows to Linux is going to want to customize their desktop that much. I think some people are just going to want to load into their operating system and just use it and have basic customization so they can put their pet on the desktop, you know. I don't think it's going to be much more than that. Maybe switch it to dark mode, because only strange people use light mode. And yeah, so I'm just going to say it, I think this is one of the best desktop environments that a Windows user who's switching over to Linux should consider. So if you're watching this and you've got this far and you're thinking, what desktop should I go for Windows? This is it, because it gives you just enough customization without overwhelming you, and it gives all of the functionality that you need. So there you go, Linux gamers. That was the Cinnamon desktop environment, and I gotta say, I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best ones we've tested so far, and I kind of wish that I landed on this one, as I do think I'd still be on it. If you've made it this far, as always, thank you so much. Don't forget to pop a comment down below. What do you think? Have you used Cinnamon? Are you going to go and test Cinnamon now? If not, just leave an emoji down below for the sake of engagement. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.